Show, Peter G. Show, Peter G. Show, Peter G. Show. Divorced dad, single dad, divorced dad, single dad. Peter G. Show.
All right. Special edition Peter G. Show. I am just screwing everything up right now. Hang on 1 second. Oh, God. There we go. Put that down. Hello. Boy, oh boy. Can't do nothing right. Let's go. Down. There we go. Holy crap. Hit the wrong button. Sorry. Special edition Peter G. Show. Why, you ask? Because I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. I'm calling, that's right, you guessed it. I'm calling AT&T again. Those people just continue to not do nothing and piss me off. I don't get it. So we're going to call them. I called them once last week on the air, and she promised me that they have all the information they need, and they're going to solve and resolve my problem finally after 5 freaking months, people. 5 friggin' months. Can you believe that shit? I'm going to give you a quick case scenario for those of you who are just tuning in. This is a special edition Peter G. Show. This just in. I don't do this stuff, okay? But you know what? Enough is enough. Oh, wait. I'm breaking thought again because I'm all over the map. I promised yesterday, special shout out to Anthony for his birthday. The big 49, Superman. Just thought I'd mention that real quick. Shout out to Anthony. More power to you. Everybody has birthdays every day. If you are a part of the Peter G. Show, you probably noticed that if you do have a birthday, more than likely you get a happy birthday from the Peter G. Show. Because I care. We care. But it's going to get harder and harder as the list keeps growing. But this has been 3 years now. We've been wishing people happy birthdays for being on our page, and I appreciate it because it's important to me. But last night I had Melanie from Perdido call in, and she mentioned it was her husband's birthday, and I promised I'd give a shout out. So shout out. All right. Not taking phone calls. None of that stuff today. This is just a special edition Peter G. Show. We're calling AT&T because I'm pissed off. Here we go. Quick scenario, all right? Where are we? Still getting used to this damn thing. I got a cell phone via the phone. I called AT&T on the phone. I didn't go to an AT&T store, okay? I went to AT&T. I called them on the phone, and I said, hey, I want to take my parents' phone number from their house since 1977, and I want to put it on a cell phone. I need a phone, and I just need a short-term plan because I don't know how long I'm going to keep it, but I just want to monitor the phone to see who's calling, and maybe I'll keep it, maybe I won't. Not sure, but I don't want to go long-term. I want to have that option. He goes, sure, no problem, and I need a phone. He goes, hey, I can get you a free phone. I go, cool, I don't need nothing fancy, whatever. He goes, hey, I can get you a free iPhone 6S. Now, an iPhone 6S is an older iPhone, but it's perfect for me. Doesn't matter. It works. And it's a smartphone. So I said, okay, you're sure? He goes, yeah, no problem. I go, okay, because again, I'm not sure whether I'm keeping this plan in this phone number for 6 months or 60 years. Not sure. So just make sure, we're good. Don't worry, man. I got you totally covered. All right. Fast forward. They sent the phone to L.A. because I was calling them while I was in Florida after my father passed away. But I was going to be in L.A. and I said, you know what? Send the phone to Los Angeles. When I get there, I'll activate it and I'll be good. He says, okay. I get to Los Angeles. I get the phone in the mail. I open up the box. iPhone 6S, no problem. And I try to activate it, and I don't know. I'm not the dumbest son of a bitch in the world, but I'm pretty savvy. But for some reason, I was having problems activating the phone, which, on the other hand, was a good thing, okay? Because I called AT&T. I said, hey, I'm having a little bit of trouble activating the phone. Sure, Mr. Peter, no problem. Let's go through the motions. I go, cool. And by the way, since we're talking on the phone, let's go over my plan one more time. I just want to make sure, okay? Sure, no problem. She says, oh, I see you have the iPhone 6S, and what you're going to be seeing on your billing will be, they will be billing you $15 a month, but they will be subtracting the $15 a month for the full 30 months. And I said, whoa, back it up. What did you just say? She says, hey, we will be billing you $15 a month, but we will be subtracting the $15 a month as well for the full 30-month program. And I just said, stop. I said, I'm sorry. I thought that's what I thought you said. I said, the problem I'm having here is that when I got this plan with the gentleman on the phone, young guy, seemed pretty confident, seemed to know what he was talking about, what he was doing. I was very explicit with him saying, I don't want a long-term plan because I was just, again, same old thing. My father finally passed away. There's nobody, I just wanted their telephone number to see who's calling, some of the older relatives, this and that. People that I have, that they may talk to, I don't. And I just wanted to have it. Short term, I said, if I choose to keep it longer, I will, but I don't want it long term. I want that option. She says, well, no, sir, I'm sorry. You're signed on to the 30-month plan. That's how you got that iPhone 6S. I go, well, you know what? This phone is not that important to me. I just told him I wanted any kind of phone. I could have, sad to say, but I would have settled for a flip phone. I'm not going to use the phone. I just want to monitor it. She says, well, we can work on that, but the thing is, that phone, if you're not going to do this plan, that phone needs to come back within 14 days, and then we will credit you the phone, and we can figure out and get you into a different plan. I go, perfect. Let me hang up the phone with you. I'm going to send the phone back right now, and then once I send the phone back and get a tracking number, I'll call you back up, and we'll work on this. I immediately put the phone back in the same box. I wipe it out clean, and I go to the post office and mail it directly back to them the day I got it. So I should be plenty of time. Send it back. I call AT&T again. I'm saying, now how am I going to, work this and work that? Long story again. I spent countless hours. They were switching me from department to department, trying to get me I said, all I want to do is have a cheap phone for a short-term plan for this phone number, and then decide afterwards. It turned into a friggin' 4-hour science project, switching from customer service to customer care to, Abdul to this and that. I just said, oh, you know what? I can't deal with this anymore. I'll get back to you. Too much. I'm sitting in parking lots. It's hot out here. Heat wave, 100 degrees, California, and air conditioner, trucks running, the whole deal. Anyway, the bottom line is I got pissed off with them. They just, as much as I was trying to stick with them and have them help me, they couldn't help me. They just made it and turned a simple task into a major science project, and I ended up putting the phone number on a different carrier because I have several other phones that I've switched from AT&T. I was tired of paying too much, and I added it to another carrier, and I bought an iPhone for $200. Okay, I said, the hell with it. I already got iPhone in my head. Meanwhile, they send the phone back. No problem. As soon as we receive the phone, we'll credit you the bill and this and that. Month and a half later goes by, I get a bill for $578. I call AT&T. I go, hey, just checking. I already followed the tracking. I know you got my phone or your phone back, but I see a bill here for $578. Now, this is back in late May. Oh yeah, don't worry, Peter. You know what? It's going to take a billing cycle or two, and then you'll be at zero balance. Don't even don't even worry about it. All right, sounds because it's not that friggin' hard. Peter got a product. Peter returned the product. Zero balance. More time goes by. I end up going to Florida. Or no, it was late June. I get another bill. It's another, same thing, $578. And I call them up again. I go, hey, you told me a billing cycle ago that it's gonna go away. How come it hasn't gone away? Hang on, let me check, and let me switch you over to free other people and stuff, So the clock is ticking. Once again, I'm on the phones. You know what, Peter? I don't know why, but it's going to go away. There's no reason why it shouldn't. So just, kick back, relax. Don't you worry. We're AT&T. It's not a hard problem, right, Peter? Wrong. I let it go, and here comes July. I'm in the Gulf Coast in July. I'm sitting there, and now all of a sudden I get a phone call from a collection agency. And she says, hey, I'm so-and-so, and we represent AT&T, and you owe us $578. And I said, why? She says, well, let me look here. Oh, you got a iPhone 6S, and that's what you owe us for the iPhone 6S. I go, no. I returned the phone. They have the phone. They haven't credited me. They should have credited me 2 months ago. Well, until they do, it shows that you owe money to AT&T. I said, let me get your number. Let me get the case and that, and I will call you back. More phone time. Called AT&T up again. I get somebody in, who knows, northern Pakistan, and they finally, after me raising hell with them and not getting the point across, it's way above their head, they switch me back to the States. I get a woman that spoke great English, understood my problem. Wow, Peter, I'm really sorry about that. That shouldn't be, that shouldn't be. Looking on your notes, yes, we did receive the phone, and blah, blah, blah. Let me get with my manager. Waiting. She gets with her manager. He says, yeah, we're going to credit you the money back, and no problem. Should be done within the next 2 days. And I said, can I talk to your manager just to make sure? Sure, hang on 1 second. Hi, Peter, who's this? Talk to the guy. Perfectly sounding, confident guy. Same thing. But don't worry, Peter. It's going to be credited, and call back in 3 days, and you should be good to go. Call back in 3 days. Guess what? No. Call the credit collection agency. They go, yeah, we see the notes from the managers that you're supposed to be credited back that money because they're in the cahoots. It's like their own private collection agency, And so she said, but we don't have any money. I said, I'll call you back. This went on for 5 friggin' phone calls after this goes to collection. Now we are going to call them again for call number 7. Last week I called, if you heard the call, and the woman, we opened up 3 different cases. Every single person sounded confident that they were going to take care of this simple friggin' little problem. But nothing. Every time, well, they did this wrong, they did that wrong. Last week we spoke to, we spoke to Wendy last week, wherever the hell she was at, in Arkansas or whatever. Spoke to Natasha on August the 2nd. I spoke to Arturo in Texas the week before that. When every time it was a case number, should be no problem, don't you worry about it, Peter. Just sit back and relax while we ream it up your butt. At least that's the way I felt. Because right now, I'm being threatened to go to collections. They're going to ding my credit. I don't mind if it was something legitimate, but the thing is, I'm not going to do that. You know how hard it is to keep your credit intact? My divorce destroyed it. I was gold. I walked in and we bought 3 cars on my signature. Not that I'm bragging or nothing. I'm just saying that I worked really hard for many years to make sure my bills got paid. And a simple thing like a divorce, which is not a simple thing, a lot of things went awry. So I finally get back to where I'm, where my name on paper is something of in good standing again. And then I got these little, they're not little. They got me bent over a table. So we're going to make a phone call again because Wendy on this last phone call said, Peter, I understand what you're saying, but you know what? Since then, they have not had adequate notations and the right information, and your file was in review. Yes, they admit you got the phone. They have the phone. Yes, they admit that they should credit it back, but they're still working on it. And I'm going, what in the hell is there to work on? I'm trying not to lose my cool, but I mean, she's just kissing my ass like there's no tomorrow. It's like, what is there to work on? You clearly admit you got the phone. You clearly admit they owe a 0 balance. But now what are they going to do? They're going to go discuss it for another month and a friggin' half? It blows my mind. She goes, we have all the information now. We have everything correct. So give it a little time. Let them work on it. It's like, you're fucking killing me. Oops, starting to use harsh language again. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes it just goes. Hey, I don't do watch parties on this thing very often for a special edition, but you know what? It does sound like a good idea, doesn't it? If I were you guys, I would go hit the share button if you're watching. Even if you're not watching it live, you can always just look for the share button. I'm going to do it myself. And get the share button, and then once you hit the share button, look on the column and it says start a watch party. This is a big deal because this is sharing this. I'm sure everybody's gone through this hell with these, Verizons and AT&Ts and everything. They're so friggin' big. They got you by the short hairs. You can't outdo them. But I'll just make it public, and I'm going to call them and tell them that I'm talking to them. So, hang on 1 second. We're going to start a watch party. I want to start a watch party. Just give me 1 second. Share. I'm hitting share. It's loading. Let's get loaded. Does my microphone sound funny today? It's my voice. Anyway, let's see. How come it's not doing it the way I want to do it? Oh boy, let's just, oh, I see. That ain't cool. I'm watching on somebody else's live. Okay, I need to really learn my own stuff. It'd be really cool. It'd be very cool if I could watch my own stuff. Anyway, so I'm going to call them this time, and she promised me that it's going to get taken care of. So here's what we're going to do. Oh boy, I'm going to call them. Let's get the phones going. Anyway, rock and roll, I swear. What am I doing wrong here? Where do I begin? Where do I begin? Peter G has new view. Let's see. Really? Sorry. I need to get it I need to get it together. All right. So, what's their number? I should have had it preloaded again. I forgot. My apologies. Let's go here. It's Uh-huh. What the hell's that phone number? Sweet. 29. All right. Let's see what they got to say.
Welcome to AT&T. Para español, oprima el ocho.
Welcome yourself.
Calls recorded for quality.
Yeah,
Are
sure.
you calling about the account associated with the number 8504?
Yep.
5.
Yep. Yes.
How can I help you today?
Billing dispute.
Are you calling about your mobile phone?
Yes.
We're getting a lot of calls right now, so you may be on hold a while.
Oh,
Did you know that you can quickly complete most transactions online? Go to att.com or continue holding to speak to a representative.
I'll continue
Thanks for
holding.
your patience.
Yeah, I got patience, all right. Bad doctor, no patience. Boy. I'll play my own music in between.
One moment while we connect you with a customer service professional.
Oh, look, that wasn't so bad. All right, look at that.
Hello, this is Angela with AT&T. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Hi, my name is Peter Gisellis, and your name was again? I'm sorry.
Angela?
Hey, Angela. My name is Peter Gisellis. I'm calling about my account, and I just wanted to let you know that we are recording live for quality and assurance purposes as well. How are you today?
Good, and yourself?
I'm good, but I got a little problem, and I need to. We're following up on an issue that's been ongoing, and I'm hoping you can help me finish it off today. How's that?
I'm definitely the agent to assist you with this.
Okay, great. Do you need an account number or a PIN number or something like that?
The phone number associated with the account?
Okay, sure. It's area code.
Okay. The address associated with the account?
Problem. It was two different addresses. Is it Florida or California? And then I'll tell you the address.
Cali.
Okay. So that would be. Sorry, guys.
Okay. Can I get the passcode on the account?
Sure. The PIN number is.
All right, just bear with me while I pull up your account.
Yeah, there's a lot of notes. Take your time.
Okay. So what's going on with your account?
My account is I had pulled a phone number from Florida, and I took a landline and wanted to turn it into a cell phone. Okay. And the gentleman that was I was very specific with the gentleman that I wanted a short-term plan, but I needed a phone too. I didn't care if it was a flip phone, could care less. I just wanted to monitor the phone calls. The phone line belonged to my parents at the time. They are now both gone. So I wanted to take the phone number in case anybody calls that number. I wanted to either tell them that everything is over or just keep track. Very simple. So the gentleman was very cool. He goes, "Hey, don't worry about it." He says, "You know what? I'll get you a free phone." And he says, "In fact, I'll get you an Apple 6S. How about that?" I said, "Okay. I mean, whatever. I just need a phone. I know it's an older iPhone. I didn't really, so I figured they're probably getting rid of them, and it's, who's got flip phones anyway? I could care less. I just wanted a phone." So I said, "Here's what to do. Send it to my Los Angeles address because I'm in Florida right now, but I'm going to be there in 2 days. And when I get the phone, I'll activate it." And then he says, "The minute you activate the phone, it'll kill the house phone in Florida. No problem." I get the phone, and I've had a little trouble activating it. And I call up you guys, and I said, "Will you just help me run through the process so I can do it?" So she said, "Sure, no problem." I said, "And while we're at it, can we go over my plan one more time, please?" And she said, "Sure. You're going to get billed $15 a month, but they're going to take the $15 a month off at the same time for the 30-month plan." And I said, "Hold on, back up. I didn't want a 30-month plan." So the kid, gentleman, whatever, like somehow or another neglected to tell me it was a 30-month plan, even though I was very specific. So they said, "No problem. Send the phone back." I'm trying to cut to the chase here. "Send the phone back. We'll credit you to zero, and we'll put you on. We'll figure out a new plan." Well, I sent the phone back immediately. And it's 5 months ago. They're still billing me for over $500. Actually, they've taken a couple of dollars off, but I can't get this cleared off, and they've sent me to collections. They admit they have the phone. Read the notes. Take your time.
Okay, I'm gonna definitely look over the notes.
Sure.
And, let's see.
There's a lot of notes.
Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
Let me look that over,
Sure.
and I'm gonna put you on a brief hold while I do that. Okay.
I love it. I'll be right here. I'll play some backup music while we're waiting. Yeah, they don't have any music. Oh, they do have music. Never mind. I don't want to.
Ready to buy, upgrade, or add a new device?
No, hell no.
Ask us about our best pricing on the latest smartphones.
I don't think so.
Or go to att.com/wireless and see for yourself. Giving you more for your upgrade thing.
Yeah.
That's our thing.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Upgrade. I will no longer upgrade. I am out the door.
We want to do more than say thanks. We want to show it. AT&T Thanks gives you access to music,
They're showing me
dining,
all right.
events, entertainment benefits, and more. To download the AT&T Thanks app, text ATT Thanks to 8758, and we'll send you a link. A compatible device is required. Data charges may apply for app download and
I don't like having to do this. I just want you guys to know this. I'm not doing this for a stunt or anything like that. It's like they got me, I can't even get a confirmation email. Every phone call I send back from them, I ask for a confirmation email. They get my email address. I've gotten nothing. Even last week when she promised, I wanted to stay on the phone until I got an email, and she says, "I can't do that. I got things to do, but I'll get you an email." Sure. Sure. She got the email, all right. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing a watch party. It's worth sharing. Sharing is caring.
You're in control when you manage your account with the My AT&T app.
Oh, boy.
It's quick and easy to pay your bill, change
quick
your
and
plan,
easy.
upgrade your device, and get support 24/7.
Yeah. It's quick and easy. I've got over 14 hours logged onto talking to these people. 14 friggin' hours of my life.
/MyATT app. You'll need a compatible
Killing me.
device to
You're killing me, Smalls.
online. Data and messaging rates may apply.
Anyway, but we'll see what this call's going to do, because this is my final. Well, I said that the last 7 times.
Take control of unwanted calls and security threats. Download AT&T Mobile Security and Call Protect.
Yeah.
2 free apps that help reduce your chances of becoming a victim of fraud and let you better manage nuisance calls.
Becoming a victim of fraud would probably be a lot easier to fix than this shit.
Call Protect. A compatible device is required.
Pick your poison.
Data charges may apply for app download and use.
Don't forget every Sunday night, folks, Life with Peter G. We talk about things that a bitch about. Call-in show. Today's not call-in. Last night was pretty entertaining, I thought, somewhat. Then again, I think that every week, but
recommended solutions.
Every Sunday night, 8:30 Pacific, 10:30 Central, 11:30 on the East Coast. I'm right here on this page, letting you spill your guts, finding out what's going on with you, what's pushing your buttons. But not today. Today's a special edition of the Peter G. Show. Peter G calls AT&T. Tool time. Yes, sir. You Look, I'm mad as hell, and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Peace of mind just got a lot easier.
Again.
Secure Family.
It's like they go, watch us jerk this guy around. Let's see how long we can keep him on the line.
Know where your kids are, manage their screen time, and limit what
no
they
lube.
access online.
That's what really hurt.
Go to att.com/securefamily
Oh,
for
boy.
details.
Why is my thing not... Oh, I forgot to do that. It didn't push over onto my main page again. Shit. I forget things.
Don't just kind of TV, direct
Damn it,
TV.
damn it.
Watch your favorite shows and movies live or on demand.
Can't remember
Or on
everything.
the go, anytime, anywhere.
I am
Talk
paying.
to us about our premium entertainment
Yeah,
offers. Or
yeah,
go to
not really.
att.com/directtv for
I hope everybody had a great weekend. Me, the transition just about kills me. I don't know why. It's hard to get it back together again, and everything was backwards.
Buy, upgrade, or add a new
Getting
device.
used to this gear versus over there is not complicated, but it's just like, I don't know, using your left hand and your right hand to operate a mouse on a computer. That kind of crap. Just different.
Upgrade thing. That's
Yeah.
our thing.
She goes, I don't want to go back on there. He's recording for quality and assurance purposes. I go, yeah, now you know how I feel.
We want to do more than
Angela. Now we're
want to
speaking
show
to
it.
Angela.
AT&T Thanks gives you access to music,
Today.
dining, events, entertainment
But
benefits,
we'll probably have
and
to go
more.
over Angela's head because I don't know. And they all
Thanks
sound so
app.
confident.
Text
They sound really
AT&T
good. Like they
Thanks
really do
to
want to help. And you know what?
8758,
Maybe they
and
do.
we'll send you a link.
But it's so fucked that they have to protect. It's like they don't even know why I shouldn't get. I should be getting credited and haven't. But yet, that's not their thing. They don't know, so they're not gonna. What are they gonna do? It's like bottom of the anthill.
We've all had that urge to check a score, snap a selfie, reply
let's
to
snap
an
a
email,
selfie.
like a post.
Strike
That
a
notification
pose.
may seem urgent. When you're driving, everything can wait. Please don't drive distracted. Take the pledge at itcanwait.com.
It can wait. Save it till you get married.com. Yeah. Driving me nuts. Shit. I forgot to put,
You're in control
I'm doing this and I
of
didn't push it onto my main page.
AT&T
Unbelievable.
app. It's quick and easy to pay your bill, change
Really,
your plan,
really
upgrade
unbelievable.
your device, and get support 24/7. Search for My AT&T in your
Yeah,
phone's
my
app store
Sharona.
and download it today. Or just go to att.com/myatt.
Start a watch
You'll need
party.
a compatible device to complete your registration online.
Yeah.
Data and messaging rates may apply.
Okay. I'm ready whenever you are. They're probably like, you take the call. No, I don't want to take the call. You take the call. It's that guy again. You take the call. No, you take the call. I don't want to take it.
Ready to buy, upgrade, or add a new device?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ask us about our best pricing on the latest smartphones. Or go to att.com/wireless and see for yourself. Giving you more for your upgrade thing.
Yes.
That's our thing.
Why can't I start a watch party? I love watch parties. Look at this. I'm getting my whole old crowd back in. Nobody's working today?
More than say thanks. We want
Look
to
at you.
show it. AT&T Thanks gives you access to music,
I'm
dining,
gonna
events,
shoot these.
entertainment benefits, and more.
Shoot me now.
To download the AT&T
Start a
Thanks
watch
app,
party. I
text
want everybody to know what a pain in the ass this
to
is.
8758.
Hit the share
Send
button,
you a link.
and then it says, hey, you want to start a watch party? Start it. I want them to know, because I know all you people. We all have cell phones. We all have to go through this crap.
Benefits today.
Thank you for putting up with AT&T. Look, don't get me wrong.
I'm tempted to glance at your
I
phone
understand
while
that everybody makes mistakes. There could be a simple mistake. But the thing is, this has gone on for 5 months. How hard? Return a product, get a credit, because that's what was told that can be done. So I did.
Hello, sir.
Hey, Angela, I'm back.
I wanted to let you know I'm still looking over the notes.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to be right here because I know there's a lot of stuff there. As simple as the process should have been, it's gotten very complicated. But I'm hoping we can finish it up today.
Okay. I definitely want to be able to assist you with that. So just bear with me as I continue to look over the notes, okay?
I'm right here.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm going to put you on another brief hold.
Thank you. There are miles of notations. Miles.
Watch your favorite shows and
I
movies
promise
live
you.
or on demand at home or
It's
on the go.
ridiculous
anytime,
how
anywhere.
many
Talk to us
notes
about our
and
premium
hours I
entertainment
have
offers,
spent
or go to
explaining the same thing
AT&T.com/DirecTV for
over
details.
and over and over. And every single person has told me, Peter, you are correct. We have your phone. We got the product back.
Ready to buy,
Can't
upgrade,
understand
or
why you haven't been
use
credited.
Ask us about
Don't
our
understand it.
prices
Hey, there's a gnat in
for
here.
the smartphone.
Drives me crazy.
Or go to AT&T.com.
Can't understand why you haven't been credited. There should be no reason. This is pretty simple stuff, but I don't understand, but we're going to have to look into it. And then we go all over again. It's like, check back, and this should take 3 to 5 business days. Check back in 10 days, 3 to 5 business days, whatever. Then we start all over again. Over and over. Groundhog's Day. Only Peter G. style. Want to listen to some music? Chilling with my baby. She's saying maybe. I'll credit money back to you. Doubt it, doubt it, doubt it. Spend another 2 hours on the phone. How's that?
Let's be honest. You've been tempted to glance at your phone.
I'm a
while
rapper from
driving.
the other side.
We've all had that urge to check a score,
Oh, boy.
snap a selfie, reply to an email.
Shit, I should have kept going. I was just afraid she'd come back on the phone and then get all freaked out. It's like, what the hell's his problem? It's like, how much time you got?
Don't drive distracted. Take the pledge.
Take
at
the pledge.
AT&T.com.
I'm pledging. I'm pledging, all right. I'm pledging. If this shit doesn't get resolved, I'm going to go ape shit. Just drive me nuts. Dude, here's my biggest problem with this whole deal. It's wasting a lot of my time. I should not be sitting here doing this right now. I had to come back in, do all this to put it out. And believe me, it's not like you just walk in and go. And then after this is done, this creates more content which needs to be out there so that way the people that didn't get to hear it rightfully should hear it. And it's just the way it is. In the middle of the friggin' afternoon. It's beautiful out, too. I got a motorcycle that's calling my name. Peter. Peter, when's the last time you got some fresh air on me?
Download AT&T Mobile Security and Call Protect.
Yeah, Call Protect. How about
to help reduce your chances of becoming a victim of
about
fraud
Credit Protect?
and let you better manage nuisance calls. Learn more at AT&T.com/security call protect. A compatible device.
Want to hear some more music?
Data charges may apply for app download and use.
Oh, psychadoozy.
Alright, so I'm still looking over everything. Just bear with me while I do this.
That's okay. I know that's a big mess over there. I mean, it's a very...
I'm just trying to solve it for you.
Sure, but that's what they... and please understand, Angela, that's what they told me the last 6 times, that, you know, I didn't... You know, this was done wrong, that was done wrong. It's a simple credit and return... You know, it's zero balance. And this last woman that I spoke to last week, Wendy, assured me that every bit of information that was neglected to be put in there was put in, and they were reviewing the case, and they needed time to look at it, which blew my mind, because it's like, how long does it take to decide, hey, the product was returned, zero his balance out, but yet she told me, please, with assurance, call back on Monday, or actually she told me to call back last Friday. I even gave it a little more time. And here we are again.
Well, the only process with that is I've seen that there was a case, and a lot of the situations with a case is if proper notes weren't put in when creating a case, then that can cause an issue. So I'm just going to look at this and see exactly, look at more details on this.
But she assured me that last bit of notation that was put in within the past 2 weeks was all the detail necessary because of the past of not having enough information, and that all should go through properly now.
Okay, just bear with me.
Sure.
I'm just trying to get this taken care of.
I'm all yours. I mean, was my account denied again?
I don't know. I'm still trying to find that out.
Okay. I mean, maybe I need to speak to whoever is the court justice of my case. Because I
don't think there's a way to contact them.
I'm sorry?
I don't think there's a way to contact them, but I'm definitely doing the best I can to assist you with it.
I know. Okay? I understand, my dear, but I honestly, everybody's doing the best they can.
I understand you're frustrated with the situation.
7 phone calls.
So I'm just trying to solve it for you. I want to be the person that solves this for you.
And I will send you flowers.
You don't need to do all that.
I'm just saying that everybody I've talked to sounded so great and so confident, and they really can't understand a simple task like this. How come it hasn't been resolved? And I know it's out of your control, but that's what I'm saying. It's like there's got to be a way to get beyond this control, and just like let's put an end to this. If I had a job and I was working, I'd have to be off work. I've got over 14 hours logged on my cell phone talking to you guys. That's a lot.
Yeah, I see that it's still pending.
Okay.
That's what I see.
Yeah.
I just pulled up the case and see it's still pending.
Right. Now, my question is, why?
My assumption is they did not do a brief description for the customer's problem. So I'm going to go create a new case.
This will be case number 5 now.
See, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. And you know what? And every time somebody says, like, in the description, it's buyer's remorse, it was not buyer's remorse. I was oversold, and and when I found that out, I refused to take that plan, which I was entitled to. But I was no buyer's remorse. I didn't create all this mess because I'm indecisive.
Yeah, I understand. It's just the salesperson did not make it aware to you that you have to be on the phone 30 months.
Yeah, I was really clear with him too, and he sounded like a real competent, young guy. But I don't know if he sold me so he can benefit from it. I have no idea. But all I know is I wasn't having it.
Yeah.
And I wish now it's caused me months and months of doing this on the phone.
I definitely understand your frustration. Yeah. I'd be pretty angry too.
Well, I mean, I'm a patient man, but it's just like you're saying. I promise you, I'm going to do the best I can. Every single phone call has been the exact same. It's like Groundhog Day. I can't do it no more.
Okay. Okay.
Are you on the East Coast?
I'm in Florida.
Are you really? That's the first call center.
Yes, I am.
That's the first call center I got from Florida. Usually I'm talking to Arkansas and Texas.
I'm right here in Florida.
All right. Well, right on. I love Florida.
But good old, I'm an hour out of Orlando.
I figured you were down that end.
Don't sound too excited about talking to someone.
It's not that. It's just that every time I tell people, I go, I'm going to Florida. They go, where are you going? I go, I'm going to Pensacola. They go, oh, is that near Orlando? It's like, no, it's not. It's actually very far.
Pensacola, yeah, it's very far.
Yeah.
Very, very far from Orlando.
Yeah, but nobody ever knows the geographical aspect of the shape of Florida.
Unless you're in Florida?
Yeah, Panhandle. They can't envision that. Everything is either Miami or Orlando. Other than that, nothing else exists.
See, I've been wanting to go to Senorita Keys.
Where's that? Oh, down even further.
Yeah, down further. I heard it's so pretty down there.
I'm sure it's awesome, I'm sure, but,
I've never made it past, Orlando.
You'll get there.
I haven't even made it to Miami.
It'll still be there.
I've made it to Tampa.
All right, well, next stop, Miami, whatever, or St. Pete, or whatever. It's all there.
I think I've been to St. Pete. I've been to St. Augustine.
Yeah, they're all right up each other's butt right there, It's all neighboring. And it's nice there, too, Lots of nice spots.
I've been to St. Augustine, and then they had the old, where they had the war going on over the lake, and the old, I forgot what it's called.
Is that the Battle of Gettysburg?
Yes, I think so.
I don't think so. Gettysburg.
It's been decades since I've been in school.
That's what. I'll start history quizzing you. Let's see how you were with your civil wars.
I was not good at all.
Yeah, I think we saw
I was not good in school at all.
Yeah, well, at least you admit it. I admit it, too. But we're still here.
Right?
But
we're
I'm hoping that even though you weren't good in school, I'm hoping you're going to be really good at solving this problem. That's what I'm really hoping.
I am really trying to solve this problem.
Okay. I just would love to know how
is it okay if I put you on another brief hold?
Sure, I'll be right here.
I got to talk to my back office. I'm trying to figure out exactly why the previous bill ain't pulling up, so I can see exactly what's going on, and then I got to submit a case.
Yeah, the norm. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Details.
Holy crap. Let's listen to some music before I explode. How long can this go on? See? So now here's what's going to happen. We're going to start another case. It's going to be another case number. They're going to say, call back in 5 to 7 business days, and I'm going to be in the same friggin' boat. But you know what? I'm going to do it again, and I'll put it on the air again. The more I keep collecting this shit, I'm sure somebody's bound to see it. And it's funny, because yesterday, a friend of mine, I said it on my show last night, yesterday's show gave me a phone call, and he says, I got somebody who's top at AT&T, and they will take this problem, and they will eliminate it immediately. And I said, I don't want to do that. As much as I want to do that, I don't want to have to ask for favors, like my dad coming in and, fighting my battles. This is something that you, the people, have to deal with every day. We, the people. And then look at how friggin' hard it is. Not everybody can call in favors. So I was trying to figure to get this done the normal way.
We want to show it. AT&T
I can't believe we're going to start another case. I don't want to start another case. I really don't. There's what's wrong with the case we had? Driving me nuts. The man's nuts. Grab him.
A compatible device is required. Data charges may apply for app download.
Listen to some music.
Get the app and start enjoying your
Bossa Nova.
Let's be honest. You've been tempted to glance at your phone while driving. We've all had that urge to check a score.
Yeah, we've all had that urge.
Reply to an email, like a post. While that notification may seem urgent, when you're driving...
Oh, finally. I finally started a watch party.
Please don't drive distracted. Take the pledge.
This is going to be a long call again. But you know what? I'll do it. And I'll do it, and I'll keep on doing it to prove a point, because I'm not about the money. It's more about the principle with me. And that's part of my life. That's my biggest problem. It's all about principle. It's like, you know what? You're screwed up. And I just don't feel the need to sit there and just let it be so passive. I'm passive on a lot of things. Too passive sometimes. I don't get all up in people's faces. But it is what it is.
You'll need a compatible device to complete your registration online.
Let's get a compatible device. Shazam! I need all my superpowers.
Take control of unwanted calls and security.
Yeah, I got tons of unwanted calls. That's what they could do, is get rid of all these friggin' robocalls.
That help reduce your
bullshit.
Of becoming a victim of fraud and let you better manage nuisance calls.
What's a boy to do?
AT&T.com/security call protect. A compatible device is required.
This is friggin' ridiculous. I don't want to start another case. I need to speak to somebody else.
Okay, Peter.
Yes, my dear.
So, I was messaging my back office while I had you on hold.
Mm-hmm.
And they told me, where there could be a case already open, and it's still pending, I cannot put in another case.
Right, because there's already 4 of them. But is there? But I mean,
well, that's the only one I've seen that was open.
Okay, well I can get. I got all the ticket numbers.
Okay.
But
the one I'm looking at is 5708.
Hang on 1 second. 5078.
The last 4 is 5708.
I hear what you're saying. Well, as of last week, the last case number was 5708. You are correct. And then I had an ICU number before that, and then I had another case number before that, and it's just there's and that's when you put me on hold, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm going, I really don't want to start another case. What was wrong with the last cases? I just don't get it. How can they be pending? What's so friggin' hard about this? I'm sorry.
You're fine. I understand you're very frustrated.
I am. It's ridiculous. It's cut and dry.
So,
black. Yes, my dear.
So, with that being said, what I can do for you and what they can do for you, there are several options. All I can do is get you to collections because it's a closed case. Now, what they should be able to do is they can look into the case, find out why it's still pending, get more information on the case to speed up the process of the case, or even put in a refund check out for you. That is the multiple things that they should be able to do for you.
Well, the thing is, I haven't paid them the money, so I don't. But they're saying I owe them the money for the phone that they have received. You see what I mean?
Exactly.
So there's no refund check.
It's because you had ported it out. You had ported out the number, I think, before they received the phone.
Well, yeah, because they told me if I send that phone back to them and don't get that number off of there, I'll lose that phone number forever.
Yeah.
And see, I tried to stay with you guys. I tried everything. They put me from customer care to Istanbul to this and that, and they just made it impossible. And I just got burned out. I just needed to take that phone and monitor that phone number. So I got off. I said, you know what? I'm done. I'm sorry. I tried. That was a whole different issue. That was before the phone even got mailed back because I was trying to keep the phone number, and I did everything I could to stay with you guys for this thing. But nobody could give me a decent solution. It was just crazy. I don't understand it. Maybe it was just my unlucky day.
And you were also going through a lot as well.
No, but no. I was well over that. That never ends, kind of. I mean, you just take that stuff with you. But the bottom line was, this was weeks after.
I understand.
Weeks after, I'm on the phone. I'm sitting in, like one lady from customer care said, go to Walmart and go get a pay phone. Pay as you go. I've never had those. So I tried. I tried, and I didn't have a PIN number, or it was just, and they're going, how are you going to do that? And just crazy stuff. But I managed to finally get it off that phone, and when I did, it's because they helped me. It was like I was on the phone for hours with AT&T saying, just get me another cheap, easy plan, the cheapest plan you got for a short term, and they just kept switching me and making it more complicated, and I quit. And I'm not a quitter either, but I finally had to say, you know what, life is too short, just like all this.
Yes. All right.
I mean, that's all water under the bridge now. Now the thing is, it's like, okay, they said, send the phone back. Nobody has ever told me there's been an issue. They go, you got the phone. They said, yes, we have the phone, Peter, and wait another billing cycle or two, and it should all even out. And meanwhile, months are going by, and then I start getting the letters from the collection agency. And then I get managers on the phone that are assuring me, give it another few more days, it'll go clear. Call the collection agency a few more days, they go, yeah, we see the notes from the managers, but we still haven't gotten paid. And until we get paid, you still owe money. And we're going to ding your credit in September. We're going to start dinging your credit. And that's where I'm going to really get livid.
Yeah.
We're getting close to September.
Correct. Okay, give me 1 second while I process this transfer.
Sure, I'll be right here.
Okay?
Be right here. Let's listen to some music while we're waiting. What's the date today?
This is kind of TV.
Today is
TV. Watch
what
your
is it?
favorite
August
shows and
19th?
movies live or on demand at home
Or August
on the
20th?
go, anytime, anywhere.
I don't even
Talk
know the
to us
date.
about our premium
do.
entertainment offers or go to att.com/directtv for
Yeah,
details.
August 19th today. It's just AT&T. I got to log this stuff. I spoke to Angela. August 19th.
Ready to buy, upgrade, or add a new device?
AT&T.
Ask us about our best pricing on the
No
latest smartphone. Or
luck.
go to att.com/wireless and see for yourself. Giving you more for your upgrade thing.
Yeah.
That's our thing.
If there was a problem with however it went, I wouldn't mind if they just told me, you know what, because you already activated your phone or this and that. But how else would you? I mean, I activated the phone, not knowing.
Show it.
Cleaned it out. That's it.
Gives you access to music, dining,
ported the phone. Well, I didn't know there was a law.
More. To download the AT&T Thanks app,
they're pissed off because I left them. Is really what it is. So they're just jerking me around.
I
had one guy trying to tell me, he's like, well, my job is to get you back with us. It's like, get me back with you? You won't let go of me. How the hell? It's like a domestic abuse. You're getting beaten. It's like, come back. Oh yes, I want some more of this. Although there are stupid people who do it. Not this stupid person. I'm done.
While that notification may seem urgent,
I got 4 phones for the price I was paying. I mean, 4 plans, 4 phones on one plan for the price that I was doing one phone with AT&T. And even the company that I'm with is a subsidiary of AT&T, so one way or another they got me. But it's a much better deal, and I procrastinated for years not switching, worrying about coverage and all this kind of stuff. Coverage is just fine. This is, the 20th century. I used to travel a lot more, and so I was really worried about that. I wanted to make sure I had coverage. Everything is just fine. My own producer was with this other company. Which I don't know, Cricket, He's been with them for years. He says $40 a month. Got no problems.
Calling AT&T Global Business Services Collection Center. This call may be monitored for quality.
Oh, good.
For security and to ensure that
she just switched me. She didn't tell me she was going to switch me.
Customer satisfaction. AT&T will be asking you to verify information unique to your account before assisting you.
Okay.
Thank you for your cooperation. The next available representative will be with you as soon as possible.
I've had this in the past before, too, where I'm talking to somebody, and all of a sudden I just get switched. Don't even tell me. Oh, good. Got switched.
Thank you for calling AT&T. This is Kim. May I have your account number, please?
Hi, Kim. Account number, would that be the phone number or anything like that? I don't have the actual account number.
No, the account number would be located on the invoice in the top right. What type of service are you calling on?
Well, here's the cell phone. But before we even get started, Kim, I want to just let you know that I too am recording live for quality and insurance purposes also because I'm getting nowhere with anybody, and I didn't even realize I'm getting switched. So I just wanted to make sure that that we're all on the same page, okay?
Okay, and it's a cell phone you're calling on?
Yes, ma'am. It's about a cell phone and a cell phone number and about a phone that I returned. And let's see if we can get, there's 1,000,000 miles of notes, and I'm really hoping we can finish this today. How's that?
Okay, yeah. Let me actually grab Mobility Online. Sorry, you've actually just reached Large Business Internet. Let me grab them on the phone with us 1 second.
Okay, because it's a financial issue.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, this is for Internet for large businesses, so we've got to get you to the right department that deals with cell phones.
Why the hell did you send me here? Okay.
I don't know who that person is.
Yeah.
1 second, phone.
True. Okay. So here we go again. Kim is out of the picture. Unless she got spooked because I'm recording for quality and insurance purposes. This is not going to end with this phone call. My phone will end up dying before I finish this phone call. I promise you. Promise you. Unbelievable. Sitting here waiting again. Shit. I'm just now that she switched me, I lost her. She probably had enough. She had enough. And they just bail on you. They don't even tell you why. So we'll sit here on the phone waiting for AT&T round 3. This will be the third person I'll be talking to. I know this is boring, but this is legit stuff. This could be you. This pisses me off. On top of that, we got to listen to shitty phone music. We could be listening to this. Sorry, got carried away. I always have music standing by. I like it. This is crazy. I just wish I wasn't switched over. I thought we were going to, even if I didn't get any resolved, now it's like starting over again. They sent me to the wrong department, now another department. Now they're going to send me to cell phones. They go, oh, well, that's with billing. I can send you over to billing. Unfriggin' believable. I hope you guys take this stuff and share it. I really do. To see what you don't want to go through. I'm doing this for everybody. Share it. Start a watch party. Share it. Every time you see it, it goes into regurgitation. Just hit the share button. And then it says, hey, start a watch party. Then it says, hey, so-and-so is watching the Peter G. Show calling AT&T. Might strike a nerve with a lot of people because a lot of people get so pissed off and then you just let it go. And that's the problem. These big businesses, you let it go and they just keep on ramming it in your butt. Sorry. They just do. Simple. Simple, simple. These people have jobs and they milk the shit out of it. Easy jobs. It's like going to ticket court, traffic court. You were charged for doing 75 and a 55. Innocent or guilty? Guilty. Done. I returned a phone. You got it back. We need a zero balance. Innocent or guilty? Innocent. Done. You clearly tell me. We got your phone. You don't owe us any money. We don't understand why we haven't credited you back. But let's take another 5 months to figure it out. At your expense. Just ridiculous. That's why I get upset. That's why I'm doing this. Because I'm just tired of it. Now I'm on hold for who knows how long? Again? I figured this would be an hour call. There was one of the calls, 4 calls ago. I was on the phone for 2 hours and 45 friggin' minutes, people in my life, sitting on the phone while they created a new case and tried to understand the problem and blah, blah, blah. Just bugs me. A lot. I don't think I'm that out of line. I mean, I'm starting to lose words. I really wish they'd pick up the phone, though. Start listening to music. Chill out.
Survival of our nation, if our traditions do not survive with it. And there is very grave danger.
Yeah. Some philosophy. Philosophize with them, dude. And I don't want to start screaming at these people it's not their fault. But it's somebody way high up there in this decision-making trend departments that are just milking the shit out of this, and it's just so unnecessary. It kills my confidence, and God forbid I had anything complicated to deal with. I'll give them a little more time, and then I'll just friggin' hang up on them, and we'll call back in an hour. I'll do this all friggin' night. I got all day. I don't want to do it. I'll be really pissed off. Give everybody a break, and then it's like a soap opera. What's gonna happen next? AT&T, folks. Your money working for you. Not. And I'm not saying Verizon's any better. They're both really huge, and if people aren't bitching about Verizon, they're bitching about AT&T. I've had good luck with AT&T for decades. I never really had to call them for much of anything. Really didn't. That, you pay them what the deal is, and that was it. This was one stinking incident that is leaving such a bad taste in my mouth. I mean, this will forever scar them in my mind. I'm sorry. I'm at this maybe the little people are better at what they do. The little subsidiaries, because they still haven't lost the plot. Possibly. Then again, I'm sure in every department of everything, people make mistakes. I get it. I just can't believe it's taken this long to fix this mistake. This is friggin' unbelievable. Be great if I can get on the line now. Oh, boy. And now we gotta listen to shitty phone music. Oh, boy. If I knew how to knit, I could make a sweater. Winter's coming. Knit 1, purl 2. My mother could do anything. My mother could make anything out of any kind of fabric or any kind of knitting yarns or you name it, crochet, the whole deal. She used to make all kinds of shit. Stuff that you never can get anymore. Hello?
Hello, calling.
Hi, my name is Pete.
I'm sorry.
Your phone is breaking up. I'm sorry.
Can I start with the wireless number, please?
Sure. That number is 855-046-7555.
All right. And that number you gave me, it looks like it's coming back as a personal account. Is that what you're calling in regards to?
Well, yes, ma'am. And I missed your name. Can I have your name, please?
Yep, my name is Ashley.
Ashley. Okay, Ashley. I'm sorry you're having to get involved in this, but it's not very complicated, but it's gotten very complicated.
Gotcha. But before we get started, I am in business receivables management, so I handle the collections part of it for business.
Oh, good.
Are you looking to make a fee?
No, ma'am. Before we get started, I just want to say that I am also recording live for quality and assurance purposes, too, because I've been logging over 14 hours of phone calls and not getting anywhere. Let me just give you the quick breakdown, and then you should be able to see notes that are miles long on this. I needed a cell phone plan to take a landline to a cell phone. And I got a cell phone from a gentleman, and he gave me an iPhone. I said, I only want a short-term plan because I may keep it for 6 months. I may keep it forever. I'm not sure. I would be happy with a stupid little flip phone. He goes, no, don't worry. I'll get you an iPhone. I get the phone sent to me, and I activate the phone, and I had some trouble, so I called you guys back up to walk me through it. Meantime, I said, let's go over the plan. She says, yes, sir, you have this plan, and you have the iPhone 6, and every month it's going to bill you $15, and then every month they're going to subtract the $15 for the 30-month plan. The minute I heard 30-month plan, I said, wait a minute, back it up. I never wanted a long-term plan. She said, well, sir, that's how you got the iPhone. So I was a little bit oversold. I said, well, that's not what I want, and I don't want to do this. So she said, no problem, sir. You have 2 weeks to return the phone. Return the phone, we'll credit you back the money, and then we'll find you a different plan. I returned the phone back the day I got the phone. This is in April. I've now in August, and every phone call I make, they tell me that they received the phone, because I have the tracking number. They received the phone, and I should have been credited that money, and don't worry, relax. It takes a billing cycle or two. Well, that was back in April, May, June, and July, and now I'm turned into collections. And nobody can understand why my balance isn't zero. So I'm hoping you're going to help me, and we're going to resolve this, please.
So the only thing is, sir, once again, I'm in collections. So I just deal with taking payments. I can't apply any credits to the account or anything like that, and I don't handle the billing part of it.
So
this isn't the right department that you would want to speak with.
Well, I don't know how I got sent to this department, Ashley. I apologize, but I just lost. The customer service girl sent me to a business management, and now all of a sudden she sent me to wherever you're calling. I mean, you're at.
Gotcha. So I do apologize. I can get the right people on the line for you, but did you want that department's direct phone number?
Who are the right people?
So that's going to be in the consumer collections department.
Consumer corrections, and they're going to be able to tell me why my account has not been balanced out to zero.
That is correct.
All right. Corrections. Okay, sure. You got a number on them, and that's going to be a direct line to them?
That is correct, yes.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's 1-800
Mm-hmm.
947
Mm-hmm.
5096.
5096. Okay, Ashley, I apologize that I had to bother you and give you the long, short-winded story, but it's like Groundhog's Day. I mean, this is call number 7 since I've been turned into collection and been told that everything's okay, and nothing's ever okay. So I'll go call them up.
I totally understand.
Okay, thank you.
I will go ahead and connect you over to them, okay?
Sure, I'll be right here.
Okay.
Thank you.
And see for yourself. Giving you more for your upgrade thing. That's our thing.
Okay. So now I'm going to Consumer Corrections. Departments I've never even heard of.
We want to do more than
then they have.
We want to show it.
Then they have the department after they screw this up department. Hi, who's this?
My name is Sydney. May I have your first and last name, please?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm having a very hard time hearing you. Can you tell me your name again, please?
Yeah, my name is Sydney.
Sydney. Hi, Sydney. My name is Peter Gisellis. And just let me tell you real quick that just as you guys, I too am recording live for quality assurance purposes. How's that?
That's fine, Peter.
Okay.
How may I help you today?
Well, I have... I feel like Groundhog's Day again. I have gotten a cell phone from you guys. I took a landline to a cell phone. The gentleman who sold me the plan oversold me. I did not want a 30-month plan to get this iPhone. I could care less about the iPhone. I just needed a phone to monitor a phone number for a short period of time and then decide whether I wanted to keep the phone number and the plan at all. This was back in April. When I found out, as soon as I got the cell phone, I called you guys to activate the phone, and then we went over the plan, and I realized that he oversold me. He did not, and I was very specific about I only wanted short-term for the time being. Well, I did not want a 30-month plan. The woman says, no problem, Peter, just take the cell phone, put it back in the box it came. You have up to 14 days to return it. It's not buyer's remorse. I was just misled. You know, I don't think there was a misunderstanding, but whatever you want to call it. The thing was, I returned the cell phone. The cell phone had a tracking number. I tracked the phone. You people received the phone, and I should have been credited, and then we should be at zero balance. That was back in April. I get another bill for $578 in May. I call up. They said, "Don't worry, Peter. We see that we have the phone. It just takes a billing cycle or two to get it off the table." I don't worry about it. I'm minding my own business. I get another bill a month later. Call them again. It just doesn't end. Now I'm in collections, and I have gotten 4 different case numbers because every time I call, they say I'm doing that. They did something wrong, and it didn't go through. Even last week, I spoke to a woman named Wendy who assured me they have all the information they need. Yes, they have the phone. Yes, I am in the right. I should be getting the zero balance, and I should not be in collections. Collection threatened to ding my credit in September. It is now almost August 20th. I need to understand why this can't. It's a very simple return and zero balance. So I need your help.
Absolutely, Peter. May I get the telephone number that the account is linked to?
Sure. It's area code 850-456-7555.
Thank you very much.
Sure.
And may I also get the passcode to the account?
Sure. The PIN number is...
Thank you, Peter. Give me just a moment. I'm just pulling your account up now. I'm going to go ahead and take a look here and see if I can figure out what is happening.
There's a lot of notes.
Just bear with me one moment while I
Sure.
take a look here.
Okay. Are you still on the line with me, or did you put me on hold? Okay.
I am still here, Peter.
Okay.
I'm just taking a look here.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't want to be disturbing you, but I didn't know if I was on hold, I was going to just, get distracted, I guess.
Oh, no, you're perfectly fine. I'm just taking a look, but let me know if you need anything.
No, ma'am. You look what you need to look at because I really want to put this to rest. I'm done.
All right, Peter, thank you so much for holding for me. I got a chance to dig a little bit into your account here. I do see that there is a case open regarding the credits to being adjusted onto your account.
Yes.
However, I'm in the finance department where we handle payment and payment arrangements, so my views on it are a little bit more limited. I can get you to our billing department. They're going to be able to look a little bit further into that for you and also see a more up-to-date ETA on when those credit adjustments are supposed to hit your account. But I can see that there's an active case in regards to it. That's just as much information as I'm able to see here on my end.
Sure.
Would you like me to get you over to billing?
Sure, I got nothing else to do, but thank you, Sydney.
Absolutely. Give me just one moment. I want to thank you for calling AT&T, and please hold for the transfer.
Sure, no problem. Person number 4.
We appreciate your call to AT&T. Your approximate wait time is 1 minute.
Good. Let's see who else we're going to talk to. Person number 4. Wrong department. Is this shocking?
More than say thanks. We want to show it.
Nobody wants to talk. Nobody's got the right idea. Has it been an hour? Hour and 10?
To download the AT&T Thanks app, text
I know this is boring to some people, but believe me, if it was you sitting here, you'd be just as pissed off, and you'd totally get it. Again, and I know it happens to people all the time. And if you're working and you're trying to make a living to support your family, you're spending all this friggin' time on the phone.
Let's be honest.
I mean, I've been there, trying to talk in the mornings or get up super early to do it before you go to work. Your lunchtime. Should be doing better things than doing this. I wouldn't mind if it wasn't so cut and dry. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What happened to my 1 minute? Approximate 1 minute waiting time? Where'd that go?
Thank you so much for calling AT&T. This is Jason. How can I help you?
Hi, Jason. I've been switched around today because nobody can give me the proper information. So I'm hoping you can, sir. Can I give you the phone number of the problem I'm having with the cell phone? Financial problem?
I'm so sorry, sir, but you're breaking up.
I'm breaking up. I apologize. I don't know why. My name is Peter. I have an issue.
Can you put me on speaker mode so that I could properly hear you, sir, if you don't mind?
No, I'll tell you what I'll do. Is this any better?
Hello?
Is this any better?
That's much better.
Okay.
Okay. I apologize again that you have been calling and you're being misrouted, but what's the actual reason for the call, sir, that I could help you with today?
Well, Jason, let me just tell you before we start that I, too, am recording this call for quality and assurance purposes as well because this is I've been going 5 months almost on this problem, and we can't seem to get it resolved. The problem I'm having is that I got a cell phone from AT&T, and I returned the cell phone to AT&T within the 14-day period.
I'm really sorry, sir, but it's like whenever you say something, it's really being lost. I'm not sure why, because this is the first time that it happens, that I cannot hear a customer.
Yes.
Can you double-check the phone?
I have had no problem. I've talked to 4 different people on this phone.
Much better now compared to a while ago.
Okay.
Will you be able to repeat that for me, please?
Okay.
Because I didn't hear anything a while ago.
Okay, Jason, I got a cell phone from AT&T, and I returned the cell phone to AT&T within the 14-day period that I was supposed to return it. I have a tracking number for 5 months now, and every single phone call I've made, they have assured me that they received the phone back and that I should be credited and have a zero balance. It's been 5 months, and they've turned me into collection, and they can't understand why. And we have 4 case numbers I have opened up on this certain scenario, and nobody can give me an answer why we can't say, Peter got a phone plan, Peter didn't want the phone plan because he was oversold. He returned the phone and wanted
I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir, but I'm really lost here because I really cannot hear at all. But based on what I heard so far, there was a phone that you have returned for AT&T, and you're being billed for that phone that you have returned. Am I correct?
Correct. Yes.
And as of now, go ahead, I'm sorry.
Yes, that's it. Correct.
Oh, so that's the concern. You're being charged for a phone that you have returned.
I know
okay.
it sounds that
Then
it
let's
sounds
go ahead and check.
it sounds simple, but here I am 5 months later.
Sorry?
It sounds very simple, but here I am 5 months later, and they can't seem to wipe the balance.
I'm really apologizing here, sir.
Mm-hmm.
But I really cannot hear you.
Wow. Okay, let me see if there's anything I can do here.
Is there a way that you could put me on speaker mode, mate?
That was speaker mode. I don't
That's
know.
already speaker mode?
Yes, sir.
Whenever you said something, sir,
Yes?
it's like the words are not going there. Like you're being lost completely.
Well,
and I cannot hear anything.
That's pretty par for the course for this whole thing, but I don't understand why. Is this any better?
Are you on a location that have a good signal, sir?
Yes, I've had
it's
no.
It's really not working for me. I cannot hear.
Can I give you my? Can you call me back? So
I apologize because once that the call had hang up here, sir, another call will already enter my queue. I don't recommend that.
The thing is, if I understand that, but can you call me back so that way I don't lose you? Are you?
I could try, but I cannot guarantee, sir.
Oh, boy.
Because, as I mentioned, once that your call has been released, another call will already enter the queue.
Yeah, I understand that. I just saying.
That means that it might take me a minute, but I cannot also guarantee that I could call you.
So are you not hearing me still?
That's much better now. I'm
Okay.
not sure what you have done, but I could properly hear you now.
Okay, great. So it sounds like a very simple problem, Jason, but it has been the problem from hell. 5 months. Hello? Jason?
Hello?
Hi. I'm waiting to hear. What do you need? What do you need from me?
It's like a while ago it's properly working, but now it's not again, sir. I'm not for sure what's happening because I can't really hear you at all.
Wow. I don't know what to say. Where am I calling to?
You're calling in Mexico, sir. This is Mexico.
Okay.
AT&T customer service for Mexico, sir.
Yes, sir. Well,
We're in Dallas.
Oh, you're in Dallas. Hello? I have a feeling I'm going to have to start over again. This is not getting anywhere. I've had 4 different conversations with 4 different people with no connection problem. And I'm not even moving around.
Before we start then, maybe so that you don't need to explain everything, maybe I could just try to check on your notes.
Okay? Check the notes.
Can I have your phone number instead?
You need my phone number? Jason, you need my phone number, you said?
Hello, sir?
850-456-7555.
Thank you so much, sir. How about the security pin? What's the pin?
The pin number is
4605.
40 what?
605.
4005?
4605.
Thank you, sir. That's much better. Okay?
Okay.
So, I successfully validated your account now. Let me go ahead and check on your notes.
Okay.
Since that we're having a communication error here.
Yes.
Just give me some minutes here.
Yes,
okay?
sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
I feel like I'm being punked. listen to some music. I feel like they go, okay, now we're going to fuck with them big time. Now we're going to do the old I can't hear you trick. There's 80 miles of notes. Oh, boy. Patient man. I'm getting hungry, too. Ooh. Unbelievable. And now we wait while Jason looks at the notes. 20 miles of notes. Hope you guys are doing a watch party. It's going to be worth it. Waiting for AT&T.
Based on what I could see in your notes, sir,
yes.
Seems like there was some type of case that have been filed on your account in regards with the dispute of the charge.
Yes.
I'm just verifying the status of the case that was submitted here.
Sure.
Okay?
That's fine. Thank you.
Thank you as well.
Let's listen to some more music. This is brain thinking music. I just want this to be over with. So tired. Beautiful day out. I could be doing other things. Instead, I'm indoors in an undisclosed location in Burbank, California. Freedom fighter. I got another superhero shirt on. I'm going to start collecting them, I guess, if I got to be on the phone all day. And now we wait. While Jason looks up the same information the other 43 people have, just to tell me they're working on it. Unless he's got a good solution. I'm open. Oh boy. For those of you just tuning in, we're still on the phone with AT&T, awaiting some type of resolution from hell. They all have to read the notes, and the notes keep getting longer and longer.
Well, to be honest with you, sir,
yes.
Upon reviewing the case that was filed for the dispute, it seems like it's still under an ongoing approval. It doesn't show me yet the expected resolution date for the approval of the credit request. So same thing on your previous conversation with the previous rep. They cannot also validate the expected resolution date of the amount because it was submitted to the back office team of AT&T for approval.
Yes, and when was that date when it was submitted?
Based on what I can see here, the case was submitted on September 6th, sir.
August
6th, rather.
August 6th. When did I call? August
6th. sir. August 6th.
Yes, August 6th. Okay, that's a different case. I started a whole different. Oh, August 6th. You're absolutely correct. You are correct. And they haven't even looked at it yet. See, because the problem I'm having is the collection agency says they're going to ding my credit in September. And
Do you have like a different case other than this?
I'm sorry?
Do you have some? Did they provide you some type of reference for the dispute that they're making?
Yeah, well, I have a case number. It's the same case number on August 6th. I have 3 case numbers. The last 4.
Is that CF 2019?
Yes.
0806 underscore 142525708? Is that your case number?
That is the latest case number. Yes, sir. That's the last one.
Do you have a different case other than this?
Yeah, I have a ICU case that was done on August 2nd. I have a case that was done on, oh, God, I didn't put the date. 2 weeks prior to that?
Yeah, another one on August 2nd?
Yes, ICU case, and they said it wasn't filed correctly. And then I had a case before that, and they said they didn't do it correctly. So much screw up. It's just I'm just had it. It's a simple cut and dry. I returned the product back in April. They confirm. They constantly tell me, yes, we received the product. Yes, you should be credited. I don't understand why.
I'm so sorry again about that, but just want to ask this one. Since that you have returned the product, do you still have any information for the return, like the tracking number or smart label?
Yes, but don't you have in the notes?
Maybe that's the information that they're looking.
I do. I don't have it in front of me because I didn't think I needed it because there's a ton of notes stating
Let me check if that is noted on your account, okay?
Yes, there's plenty of notes saying you received my product back.
Maybe that's the information that they're looking. That's why it's taking them long to apply the check. But I'm not sure.
Yes.
Let me just check here on your notes for the previous months.
Yeah, no, the case that was done on August 6th, the woman told me all the pertinent information is properly in the newest case.
Sorry, sir?
The woman who did this case that we're talking currently from August 6th says all the information is right there, that it's done properly now. I feel like this is going on and on like the OJ case. Sidebar. Listen to some music. If this doesn't work, I'm going to call back again tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day. I got all the time in the world, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, but I want to put an end to it this week. There's other things in life that need tending to. Oh, here comes the violin part. I can fly. Maybe if I was stoned, I could get into this more, but that ain't gonna happen.
Well, based on your notes here, sir, I do see that there was an order number here for the phone, and according, this was noted as well on the same day, on August 6th. Okay? I'm just not sure if this order number is really complete associated with the return, but let me double check further on the other notes on your previous months.
Sure, go ahead, please. I've been told on so many occasions that the phone was received from every different person. That's why they said, I'm baffled. We don't know why you haven't been credited. Let's listen to some more music. For those of you just joining, I'm sitting here waiting on a gentleman named Jason, who's putting up with me because I'm starting to get irate because I have been on the phone now for almost an hour and a half trying to straighten out my AT&T problem. It's an ongoing problem for 5 months. Peter gets a phone. Peter wants to return the phone immediately upon receival. He returns the phone. They confirm they received the phone. They have not credited me the money for the phone, and they claim I owe them money. 5 months now. They say, yes, we see that we've gotten the phone back, but we don't know why you're not getting your zero balance. 5 months. They're billing me. So I go from person to person, and then they just take me from one place to another, and one mistake after another, and yet they say, you know what, you're totally in the right. But we don't know why. But we'll have to look into it. Call back in another few days. Another few days. Now it's been 5 months. Unfortunately, with this this current phone conversation I'm having with the fourth person I've talked to in this hour and a half, for some reason we're having trouble. He's having trouble hearing me. But I'm not giving up. If I lose him, I'll take a break and I'll start another damn live show. The beauty of live. Can you dig it? I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore in a calm kind of way. Look, you can see, look. Oops. Don't I look pissed? I'm wasting a beautiful afternoon again. It's not the first time. It's not these guys' fault either. You know, I don't know whose fault it is, but it's not. They just happen to pick up the phone and having to deal with this shit. But I am starting to get a little tired sitting here doing this. Nobody wants to sit and watch a 2-hour live show. It's like a circus. But it is what it is. I'm documenting it. I'm not letting it go. This is for you guys as well. We're just waiting for...
Yes, sir. So everything is actually noted already on the last case that I've been filed. So it's like,
there we go.
As of this point, we just need to wait for the last case that have been filed for the resolution. Because it will be the same thing. If I'm going to resubmit the case, then that will not help us resolve the concern at all.
Yes, sir. But when will that be? When will I be able to call and get this resolution? There's got to be a due date.
Let me check what was the method of notification here, because there's a method of notification for every case.
Yes, sir.
Hold on.
Yes, sir. Because here, let me tell you what's going to happen. They're going to say, call back on the 25th of August. And I will call back on the 26th of August. And now I'm down to the September deadline when the credit collection agency is threatening me to ding my credit over something that shouldn't be even considered. And they're going to tell me, we haven't gotten to it yet, or we're still deciding. How friggin' hard is it to decide this? It's not rocket science. But we're going to see now. I mean, this has been ongoing. I've gone all the way from late May to September's coming up. Waiting.
Sir?
Yes, sir.
It seems like the case that was filed doesn't have a phone notification. Can I have a number that they could notify you for this?
A phone number?
Yes.
To reach me, they want to call me?
A phone number so that they could reach you upon the case closure.
Oh, that would be great.
It will be the back office team that will call you in regards with this case.
Great. That'd be wonderful.
What number is that?
Okay. It's area code
818? 818?
Yes, 416.
I beg your pardon. Can you repeat that? 818?
818 416 0412. Did you get that?
818-416. 1. 1 2 is the last.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So far, I have updated the method of notification, sir. So, I cannot guarantee the exact day, but since that we have put your number as a method of notification here, then just expect a call. Because normally for this type of case, originally, the expected resolution date for your case was on August 13th. But that have passed now.
Yes.
So that means that the next day, or the next time that they will redo, the case itself is 7 days from the expected date. So that means that tomorrow, which is August 20, there should be an update already for this case. Because from time to time, any case issue that is still open is being updated after 7 days. So since that there's no update that have been made on August 13, the next update will probably tomorrow.
Okay. So would it be fair to say that if I don't hear from them by Wednesday, I should call again on Thursday?
That means if you're not going to get any call from the back office in tomorrow, that means that they're still resolving it as of that point, sir.
I know, but I'm getting worried now because September is right around the corner, and if the longer I wait, the more odds of there being another problem, and then my credit is going to get dinged. They threatened me for September. They said, September, we're dinging your credit if you don't resolve this. It's only been 5 months. 5 months. 5 months on this simple problem. True. It's bullshit. Sorry. It's not your fault. I just don't get it. So are we done? Jason?
Yeah, as of this point, sir, this is the only thing that I could provide to you.
Okay. All right. I'll try.
I'm really sorry that I didn't do much.
I know.
This, but we just need to wait for the case to be resolved. That's the only way that this will be settled.
Well, I'm praying that it gets resolved because I don't know whose head I'm going to have to go over if it doesn't. I'm just getting very impatient. This is cutting it way too close. My credit's on the line over a simple return and zero balance. It's the simplest. Any store can do it. A 7-Eleven does it. Anyway, it's not your fault. I'm sorry. Okay, we're done, right?
I'm really sorry as well that this company is really not good on taking care of their customer. Even though we work for customer service, all of the things that we're doing is like not going through at all at some point.
Yes, and I'm gonna, and unfortunately, again, because of all this, I'm making sure that everybody is aware, because everybody is aware of this, and I just don't understand it. It's a simple task. It is so simple. God forbid it was something complicated. But they still have me bent over because they're bigger than I am. So I'm the one who's going to suffer from this, but I'm letting everybody know that this is not, that this is not cool. I'm a very patient man, but this is ridiculous. I've just today alone is 2 hours of my life on the phone and got nowhere. It's not your fault. But somebody's got to give me an answer soon. How friggin' long does it take to say yes or no? Which it should be a yes. There is no no. Okay. I'm done. Are we done, Jason?
Yes, sir. I'm really sorry again.
Okay. Please make adequate notes that we have spoken, please. Okay.
No problem, sir.
Okay, then I'm going to let you go because I'm wasting a beautiful day on the phones. Okay. Hello. All right.
For now, sir.
You have a good day. Bye-bye.
Have a good day as well.
Thank you. God, I think I crapped him out. I think he got all upset. It's not his fault. God, he sounded really. I hope he doesn't do anything drastic. He's obviously having to deal with a lot of customer service issues because AT&T is obviously, he just blatantly admitted it. They're having a lot of customer service issues. He just blatantly told me. So he's having to be the one who deals with all that crap, and I guess it must be a pretty big bummer because I'm sure that there's a lot of people. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are way more harsh than I am. I was more pissed off at the fact that he's low battery. That's great. I'm pissed off at the fact that he can't do anything about it, and I'm going to have to wait. All right, listen, that took up enough time. I love you guys. I'm calling again on Thursday, so we're going to do this again. I'm not giving up on this, all right? Peter G. calls AT&T and will not give up until we get a resolution to this damn thing, and I want the whole world to know that I'm doing this for you guys because they suck, and not only AT&T, lots of big companies and corporations, they just don't give a shit, but they're quick to ding you and to take your money. It's not even about my money. They don't even have my money, but they're dinging me. They're telling me I owe them when they got their product back. So we'll pick it up again. I'm sorry. I know we took a lot of time today, but you know what? If I don't do this, who the hell's going to? So I love you guys. Hope you watched my Sunday night show last night. If you didn't, it's going to rerun this afternoon sometime. And watch parties, man. I want you to watch this stuff and share it with your friends. Hit the share button and start a watch party because people need this stuff. All right? I love you guys. I'll talk to you very soon. Peace out.
Peter G. Show. Peter G. Show. Peter G. Show. Peter G. Show. Divorced dad, single dad. Divorced dad, single dad. Peter G. Show.